Hey, everybody.
Hey!
Welcome. We are. No. Enthusiasm. There it is. Necessary enthusiasm. So yeah, thank you for joining us. We're here for the final countdown. We're in the last 26 plus minutes of our Kickstarter. Holy shit.
It is the final count.
It is. But we can't clear that. We don't have the rights. We have to stop that.
Just 3 seconds.
But yeah, so we're super excited that you guys can come join us. We have friends around here, crew all back there. If we want to get a shot of them later, it's going to embarrass the hell out of them. And we're just super excited that this is all happening. And even just during the game tonight, it jumped a lot. So you guys are crazy.
Oh my gosh, watch it.
No, don't watch it. No.
Why?
We should thank again Joel Hodgson for joining us.
Thank you so much, buddy.
Thanks. Well, thank you for inviting me. It's been one of the pleasures of my life to be with you guys tonight, and it's so exciting. Seriously. Really love it, and I love the show, and congratulations.
Well, thank you for sort of blazing the trail for us and showing the world that Kickstarter can make things happen, and it happened for you, and now it's happening for us.
Well, again, you obviously have great backers, the critters, right? They're out there, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, and we have Misties, and we have the same kind of relationship with them, and obviously it's all about them, so. Again, I'm really happy for you. It's
well,
cool.
Thank you.
And I've been drinking.
Yeah, you should probably. Can we celebrate with it?
Yeah, please.
Brian.
And if somebody says something especially witty or funny, we should reward them with a shot.
Oh, Sam, you're not going to get drunk at all.
You'll be the judge.
All right,
I
great.
think.
Sounds good.
Do we have to do anything with this thing?
Well, I'd like everybody to have a nice whiff of it, because it really has real leather.
We should explain this a little bit.
It's perfect for, sure.
It needs no explanation.
Does it need an explanation? So this belongs to no man. It only belongs to the current reigning champion.
That's right.
So when we collabed with Joel and the MST3K team with this, we decided as reigning champions, passing it off to new champions, one day there will be nerds as glorious as the nerds in this room.
See, there's spots here for the next.
There are empty spots.
Yes, the family.
The next troops to pass.
There's a family here.
The family of nerds will just expand to include more nerds, not replace nerds, just gather more nerds into
And when
the cup.
the belt is out of spaces, then we extend it with a
There's more.
bandolier.
Look at this.
Chaps. And like
Assless chaps. Yes.
Little hammock here. It's going to be great.
And you guys have to show up at their closing party too,
For
whether,
sure. Oh, yeah.
whether you're invited or not. I hope they're cool.
I hope so,
I hope
too.
they're
We're showing up
as warm
regardless.
as you guys are to me. I think that should be the thing.
I agree.
Is
So-
the proviso is they're nice.
Whoever you are out there that's going to take this from us, be cool.
I mean,
Cool, man.
But it's not over yet. Things could go wrong. There's 22 minutes to go. I mean, some things could be brought to light by a certain person in Rumpelstiltskin fashion that could slow that whole
You
thing
think
down.
it's $5 million of refunds?
I think so. I have a few things I'm going to reveal tonight that could change everything.
no. No.
We don't know it's the past 30
That's
days.
why I've been so
Joel's hired
friendly.
like 6 private investigators to just find all this dirt on us.
I'm not this nice, guys, in real life. I want to shut this down. I like this shit.
I would have so much respect.
I want this thing.
here's the Trojan
Well
horse
played.
all along.
Well played.
Should I get a shot for that? What's going on with
we
that?
gotta
Let's
get
get
a
a
shot.
shake.
Brian, what's going on?
Let's have a shot, man.
Just need help.
Oh, thank you, man.
Brian has lost his voice, and it's very strange. Yeah.
A lot of people.
Brian and I suffered the same fate.
Joel, how did it feel when you did this first?
Well-
how was it like when you experienced
I was
this?
just super grateful, and it's been a wonderful experience. And I got to tell the story of the day I found out that Critical Role had surpassed the Mystery Science Theater Kickstarter, the World Championship. And I'd come home from work, and I was like, oh, it's been a shitty day. What's this on Twitter? who are these assholes who surpassed my Kickstarter? And it took like 3 seconds, and I suddenly went, actually, this is great. I feel really good, because it created like kind of symbolized the end of the fulfillment of the stuff for our Kickstarter. We'd not only done what we had set out to do, 14 feature-length episodes, and we got to do another series, and then that spawned a series of comic books, and that spawned two seasons of a live tour. So it just got to grow and grow and grow, and so it kind of allowed me to go, this is like, for me, it was like a creative Camelot to let all these things happen. So I wish the same for you guys. Cheers. Cheers. All around. Salute. Cheers, y'all. Cheers, everybody.
So many eyes.
Oh, boy.
All around.
And also, cheers, y'all.
I'm closing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Get it going again. Get it going again.
Okay.
Again? Oh. Okay.
Oh, man, that hit hard.
You good? You getting the warm?
That's good. Yeah, that's good. All right.
Commemorative shot glass.
Which, speaking of commemorative, this is Crenshaw here.
Crenshaw,
man.
Good job.
Crenshaw is Joel's DM.
Yeah.
Or GM.
GM and my herbalist. He travels with me. But anyway,
Thank you.
Crenshaw makes mead and he raises bees, and he made critical mead for you guys, a case of it. And here's the damage report. It got smashed getting out here.
Yes. Oh yes, and it was.
Crushing.
It was. And it was specifically 3 brands of mead for critical
there
mead.
was. Grog's Apple Grog. Trinkets Lemon Mead. And Percy's Peach Mead.
Well, no, make sure it's Percy's Peach Mead the third.
The third.
Let's make sure. Gotta make sure it's the third.
That's amazing. So yeah, they did not make it, but we're so appreciative.
So what my next plan is to get the critters across the U.S. to like carry the torch, like the Olympic torch, but carry a case of mead across the U.S.
Forrest Gump style,
right,
but
all
carrying
across the
mead.
U.S.
Yeah.
We're gonna. So yeah.
Let us
You also had me.
Make it happen.
let us have a moment of silence for the broken mead.
Oh yes, everyone,
Just
cheers
To drink again.
to the mead.
Silence! Okay, that's good.
That was enough. That was enough.
Let's pour out a bottle.
Yeah, did we take somebody's hand for smashing this?
Shall we? There must be
Remove a limb or, set part of their hair on fire?
All good ideas.
But anything could happen in the next 17 minutes, I'm telling you. Anything could disrupt this beautiful 11 million and rising.
Like, are we gonna hit 11.5?
No.
No way.
I feel fairly confident you will. If you blow on it,
Right now. 1337 is leet.
you just blow on it, it'll get.
We are so lean. We are
late right now.
We are double lean.
Oh, no one should.
Look at I'm blowing. See, I'm blowing on it. It's growing.
You're really good at this.
We're such millennials.
He also can do that with stoplights.
Joel, could if we're gonna spend this money on the animated series.
Oh, God.
But if we spent it on something else, what would you suggest? I mean, we could send 4 undeserving kids to USC.
Oh my!
All right, enough of Sam. Take the drink from Sam.
It's already happened.
What's behind door 2?
Fine.
What else
There
would
you go.
if you had this money, what would you do with it?
Man, I'm a nut about custom show rods. I like dragsters.
Oh,
I like
really?
things with big engines. And if they're shaped like Critical Role, like I'm seeing a bunch of dice on a custom show rod that's like, like that's what I do. Something like that.
There you go.
Like a show rod.
Solid
A show rod?
Everything is content.
No, I'm thinking of like the Munster car, the Munster mobile, the Munster
okay.
coupe. Like that's what I do.
solid
is make
platinum Bentley made out of dice.
I make a Critical Role thing that looks like the Munster coupe.
All right.
That's a.
But I've been
Again?
drinking. Guys, this is all going to be, cheers, y'all.
It's not excessive, by the way.
Yeah, okay.
Nothing about this is excessive.
We are definitely not driving on
Keep
this.
telling me that.
Cheers.
Long time.
Good, y'all, everybody?
Crenshaw.
Breathing fire.
Crenshaw?
Hey,
Oh, that hit hard.
oh yeah.
Oh boy.
Salad.
That is a
Burn.
That is definitely real alcohol.
It's
Which
refreshing.
we're cool.
Oh, Mary.
So Joel, I have a question.
Yeah.
You all fulfilled millions of dollars of rewards.
Yeah.
And we had a brief conversation on the phone, and you were like, oh, we just wrapped a lot of stuff up a few months ago. Do you have any tips for
Sanity.
Yeah.
sanity in going through this process?
The books will kill you. That's the thing that's taken us so long is we did a coffee table book. And it's like, because what happens is you have this experience and you care so much about it. And we're just going, oh, it's pictures from the set. This will be easy. But then once we got it, we felt like we really wanted to curate it, show the experience, write up, give everybody credit. And it kind of, it takes on this importance that you really want to try to manifest in it. And so for the people out there who are waiting on the coffee table book, that's the thing you've been waiting on, and we just did our pass on it. The galleys have gone out, and it's taken a long time, but we also included the latest season of the show, which wrapped a year ago. So that's kind of what we did. But I would just say look out for that. But our fans have been very gracious because they know we're also making a ton of stuff like the show.
Right.
So that's really important too. It's like the rewards are also important, but you're also doing really important work. Like you'll be making these cartoons, which are a huge amount of work. So
because you never want to put out garbage. That's like always our philosophy.
It's really important, and you guys know how rich the experience can be because you guys are all people who love the form, and it means so much, and that happens to people. That like it affects people, and so you just want to. I know you care about it, and you'll be careful along the way. So that's the thing that I think the backers have to be alert to is that they gave you the money because they trust you, and they just have to let you do your thing. And at the same time, if you communicate, that's the big thing. And we had Ivan Asquith, who's a genius, who really shaped our campaign so much and really helped me understand how to work with the backers in a big way. So he kind of wrote the playbook for us. But if you can we got to get another round for Ivan, man. We got to do another thing. We have to do another thing.
Oh my God.
All right, man. I'm kind of feeling a little weird, you guys, but I got
Pretty good
I'm
shape
feeling
for
kind of
that.
funny.
I know it's super off-brand for us to talk about Dungeons and Dragons, but can I ask, you guys are in a campaign together right now? Do I understand that correctly?
I'm running a campaign for at the local YMCA for Joel's son and a bunch of his 13-year-old friends.
Okay.
And we've been doing that now for about a year. But I've been running Joel through some games to get him up to speed.
Well, we're doing an RPG with the bots in the fall. So
really?
yeah, so we're working
fucking
on
cool.
It's called Bot RPG. So the robots from MST are going to play.
I can't wait to see this.
Seems like a
Yeah,
no-brainer.
and Crenshaw's going on the road with us, and in the bus we're going to do a game.
Well, the bots are trapped in space. They got nothing to do.
Those
they
are
need
puppets,
a break
man.
from watching that.
Those are puppets, man.
I don't think that's right.
You are loaded enough for you, my
don't
friend.
take away my...
Sorry,
Just
dude.
repeat to yourself, it's just a show.
It's just a shot.
relax.
It's just a shot.
Just a shot.
No, I
Go
killed
ahead.
my parents,
That's
Matthew.
your-
It's real.
Jen's got plenty.
Smells like something else.
All right, cheers. I can't keep this up, by the way.
I don't think I can do this that
I can't keep
long.
this
It's
up.
kind of.
What do you keep asking for shots?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I kind of.
Instigator.
I'm a lot of control.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. 11 minutes.
Might be caffeinated. Hard to say.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's
Seriously.
Speaking of making this show that we have to make not suck, we have Jen Murrow here. She's gonna
Oh
be
man, yeah, let's get her on camera. I got to go off camera for a while. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, let's bring Jen on. Oh, you don't need.
Go ahead.
You want me
You're
to
our
interview
guest of
Jen?
honor. Jen, take my.
Jen,
take
going
my
upstairs.
seat.
Yeah, do it, do
I have to
it.
go upstairs for a
The
while.
twilight is beautiful right now.
That way leads to
lead.
madness.
So I'm taking over Mystery Science Theater.
Mm-hmm.
That's his way of.
What are your
how it
changes? How would you change the show?
You mean? I kind of see you in robot form. I didn't want to spread the
Sambot?
Me in robot?
Sambot, yeah.
I can get behind that.
Give us your best robot.
Sex
3,
bot.
2, 1, go.
Oh no.
Sorry, everybody.
That was worth the price of admission.
I agree. I highly agree. But yes.
The animated series, we got it. We've already started work on it. We went and bought a bunch of Post-it note stacks, and we started drawing a little
got
sketch, and then you flip it, and then you draw another sketch, and you go.
So many
I've been
napkins.
really impressed.
I think
Really
as long as
long
you've got
hours on
Jen
this.
in the hot seat here, it's also important to note that obviously this is a big magical school bus flying into the sky, but we started as a group of friends playing this game, and now we've brought on a professional writer, but we didn't just go find a writer, we brought another really close friend of ours who we love into the mix, and we continue to try to keep this personal and
Yes.
fun
I,
for friends.
I met these two yahoos many moons ago, and and I've been playing D&D forever, and it's been a long road. It's been fabulous.
We've
Here we
shot
are.
arrows in your backyard.
We have, and more shall come.
Into gnomes. Ashley.
Into gnomes.
Ashley did really
Just a gnome.
I killed your gnome.
You did, but I have a new one waiting for you.
So
it's the
ironic.
one you got me. Yes. So you'll have to do a kill of your own.
A rekill.
Yeah.
All right.
So that'll be next.
Oh man.
Yes. And thank you for buying my arrows, my new ones.
Of course.
Yes.
It is tricksy though.
Broken so many arrows.
We
That's
broke
what you
all
do.
the
Arrows are meant to be broken.
Have you lost arrows like into other yards by aiming just a smidge too high?
I've lost half of my garage side. The side of
That'll
my
probably
garage
do it,
is popped. Worth
Don't
it.
do the shoot it up and then look for it. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Automatic.
Got it.
So here we are.
Oh my god.
Yeah. In reality though, it is
What? 8 minutes?
8 minutes.
God, 8
Those
minutes.
numbers keep turning. What's
Get back
happening?
up there.
Guys.
No way. We gotta make room for
No, I'll
Jolie.
stand right here.
I think Laura
Yeah.
Bailey,
Well,
come
I
sit in
just-
this chair.
I just want to mention, I mean, the one thing that I wanted to do to start up,
What's
Comics.
to start up kind of doing a project together with these wonderful people is we're going to do a reading of the MST comic book. I think it's next month, May 14th at Flappers
Yeah.
Comic Club. So you guys are going to play the parts of the people in the comic from the 1950s. So you guys are going to do that, and then of course our cast from MST are going to do the robots and Jonah and stuff like that. But
Oh, I can't wait.
that's going to be, I'll probably be, I don't know, on Twitch or something, you know. Hopefully.
Hell yeah.
But you guys are invited, so I hope that, I'd love you guys to come along.
Hell yeah. Happy to be there.
Wow,
they see the
Felicia
cover?
looks so maniacal on
I
that
know, right?
cover.
Do we
On the
show
cover?
that?
Yeah.
Yes, look at that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But,
Oh man, that's
Fantastic.
I love
everybody
it.
gets one though. I brought one for everyone.
Oh my God.
And we'll spend the next 8 minutes handing those out. But I'll show you those later, yeah.
7
it.
minutes now.
I love the
Take your shot.
Oh, no, I'll stand.
I took mine. Joel, I think it's another shot for you.
Okay, guys.
There you go, man.
Hey, I just want to toast the Misties and the backers, for the last 3.5 years. It's changed my life, and thank you for trusting us, for bringing back the show. And this is to the Misties out there and the backers, so cheers, you guys.
Cheers to the Misties.
Yes.
Oh, man. That's crazy.
Iron liver.
Thank you, sir.
What have I done now? What are we looking at? Is that bullet bourbon?
Definitely.
I think we're talking 4 or 5 so far, right?
I think we have to do that one.
Brian
Lip
Short,
dodgy.
Yes, thank you guys.
And Lipton.
Oh, I didn't get mine. Oh, wow.
Love that Lipton Kentucky.
Oh, no.
No, you're not ready yet?
Holy cow. That's nuts.
If you're coming in, you're doing it with us.
It's grain alcohol. It's grain.
All right. To the Misties.
This is
Leafy.
at least 5 or 6 for me.
Yeah. I feel so hydrated.
It's
You know what's
refreshing.
cool? These shot glasses lay right in there.
Perfect.
Oh, yeah.
These are our fallen soldiers.
There you go. It's right there.
I was really glad you did this.
That's
I
a good one.
Been used for poker yet?
That's cool.
Not actual
No.
poker.
So we made this.
Ed has threatened the poker
a
night.
shot
This
of
is not
Critical
for
Role.
it's
I would love. Can we get the crew?
Look at Henry.
This is Aaron. Aaron, don't hide.
This is the rest of our family right over here.
Vinny, do your best weatherman. And point
Right
at
over here, we've got the crew of Critical Role, the entire team, the people who make everything work in the background. Let's give it up for the team of Critical Role.
Where's Ed and Rachel?
Henry the dog, come over here, Henry. You've got to be in the shot. That's right here is the heart of Critical Role.
This incredible team, these incredible people that deal with us on a daily basis and help make all this stuff happen. Like,
get a
honestly, couldn't have asked for a better group of people to be part of this ever-growing family. These people are amazing.
Legitimately family.
Another shot for the people.
Oh, perfect.
Come on, finish that. Come on.
Oh, man.
You guys are not doing it with our crew.
I'm feeling
Can I have
kind of
one
weird.
How's it?
My special glass.
Yeah.
You took it and you spit it out. Fine.
Here you go. Wait a minute. Here.
Oh, no.
I just want to take the plunge.
Now
Oh my
it's
God,
really
it's happening.
stupid.
Pour me
How
right
is
now.
this happening?
Stupid, you guys.
Oh my God, it's like the end of the Jerry Lewis.
We're kicking this horse.
We'll stop writing it.
6 minutes.
This is the dumbest thing.
It's the dumbest thing.
So dumb.
Whose idea was this? This is like crazy.
I mean, it was. I think it was yours. I don't know.
This one looks like
It all blurs.
Taliesin, come on.
That looks like a urine sample. Why is it
In a way, you created Critical Role. Cheers to that.
Alrighty.
Seriously,
No,
we're all
I'm not
such
going to get in on
fans.
that. I'm not going to
We're
sign
such
up
Well, I
on
mean,
that.
you did make half of Matthew's brain. True or
well.
false?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually. I remember in colored pencil drawing Tom Servo and Crow on the envelope that I wrote my letter to the actual address you guys would see on the show when I was like 10. Like, legitimately.
Are we going
like,
to talk about our favorite movies? That from
oh man.
Well, let's do that when they turn off the cameras.
Okay.
And when the cameras go down,
I mean,
Then we can.
I dressed as Torgo for Halloween, so if that doesn't say anything. Puma Man, there's a bunch of good ones.
Man's amazing.
I want to spend the last 3 minutes just celebrating Critical Role and drinking to them. Cheers, you guys.
Cheers.
This is a little hats off.
No, I love you more. No, I love you more.
I love you guys.
Turning into the mother of dragons.
Bring it in, man. Ricky. Yo, Ricky. We all get one. Cheers, Laura.
These are definitely shots.
Or as we all like to say in our friend circle, pretty nice.
Pretty nice.
Crazy. Oh, guys, I got to knock off this drinking.
After the next round.
Okay.
That sounds wrong to me.
Another round.
That's fair.
There's 4 more minutes. That's 4 more rounds.
4 more minutes.
Thank you. Oh my God.
At some point in time, we need to do the ceremonious
Right.
handing off
That's right.
of the belt.
gosh.
And I swear to you, anyone who comes and beats this record, this is specifically for film and television, for the record.
Film and
So, like, film and television. It's fine.
It is fun.
You got a belt waiting for you.
Well, hey, you know what? Anything that we establish tonight will become the tradition. So is there anything like a phrase or a drum roll or anything that you want to make tradition tonight?
Well, let's do the belt. Let's always make them do the belt thing. I think that would be fun.
Will you hand it to us?
We'll
Will
always
you-
make them do the fake shot thing.
Yep.
Let's make them do that.
I'll do
Do
the
that.
fake drink to
That's
that.
called the Dean Martin. Dean Martin never drank, man. It was all tea, and that's what we've been doing tonight.
Yeah.
This one, though, is knocking me on my ass. This one's for real.
A double? A
Just sneak
double?
one in there.
What'd you call me?
A double. You've heard me.
You called it. You called it.
Yeah.
Who else?
Are we gonna snap this on?
105 seconds to go.
Oh my God.
Seconds seconds.
Oh no, you guys.
Give us the belt. Give
Matt,
it to us.
snap it onto Matthew.
Regal.
Joel, do something with the
Regal,
belt.
go
Okay.
up front.
Okay.
Do the
Regal, put
thing.
the shit on.
This was your tweet.
Snap it onto a person.
I'm gonna wrap it around your forehead.
Otherwise, all the money
I'm
goes
wrapping around
away.
your forehead.
I am ready to receive. Receive your blessing.
We gotta get another shot teed up. Come on, let's go.
Pour it on his chest, please.
Oh no, you got 60 seconds. Keep it rolling. Come on, Sam. You got them. They're all watching. The world is watching.
This is
Oh,
what has
yeah.
to happen every time.
Okay, but still, we kind of started early.
I think our timer's a little off on the stream.
Yes.
That's okay. We'll count down twice.
Come on, put it around
Count
your
down
hips
twice.
now. Let's
Holy
go.
crap,
This
guys.
This is it.
Oh my God, it's like
minutes.
wow.
6 just
6 weeks
in the making. Joel, you gotta snap one of those snaps. Single snap.
can't do it.
Otherwise, we all evaporate.
I can't do it. I can't. I'm losing
Single
it.
snap.
I can't do it. I'm too wasted. I'm wasted. I'm starting to add all those drinks.
11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. All right. Cheers, man. Cheers.
Holy shit.
Congratulations, man. That's so cool.
Look at the finish square.
All right, congratulations. That's so great. All right, cheers. Oh my God. Cheers. Hey, man. Congratulations. Love you, buddy. Oh my God. So great. So great.
Thank you so much, buddy.
Yeah, man. Thanks for coming out.
Joel.
Thank you. That was great. Thanks for having me. It's great.
Thanks, Brian.
Yeah.
Salute, brother.
Get in here.
Oh, God. On. The time, 1935.
Ed, we missed you in the early crew shot, so we had to embarrass you. Thank you, buddy. This is our, Ed's one of the major people here that make shit happen, and him and wherever Rachel is, we don't embarrass her as well. But she's
Ben's over there too.
Ben, don't hide.
Yeah, Ben, fuck you.
But yeah, no. Like, couldn't have asked for a better family to be growing around this insanity, and just so proud and very surreal to look back at where this all started and all the people that are getting involved with it, the community that's rallied around all this. It's unlike anything I ever thought possible. And at the same time, we understand and very much hold aloft the responsibility of making good on all this good faith you guys continuously show in our direction and show to the rest of the community around us. And we're gonna do everything we can possibly do from here on out to continue to be worthy of that. You guys are everything to us, and thank you for all of your amazing support. And yeah, upwards and onward, I guess.
We are grateful for all of your help, and we don't take 1 inch of it for granted.
Never.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And this belt is an investment into the community that we want to build and pass on and embrace.
I feel like a He-Man villain right now.
You kind of look like Potemkin in Guilty Gear.
Yes.
Or like Kane Marco Juggernaut without the helmet on.
There you go.
Like Taliesin at arms.
Yes.
All is pain.
Thank you, Joel.
All right.
Thank you, MST3K, for being here.
All right.
What a wild ride it's been.
Now we gotta write things.
You know what? We could do
Yeah.
we could probably do a real shot once they turn off the cameras.
Yeah, real
Okay,
I mean,
we'll do a
they
real
can't see us really drink because isn't there some FCC rule where
Yeah, a
you
little.
can't really drink on
Yeah.
camera?
That's why.
It's the internet, Joel.
It's absolutely
You've been using
delightful
real
apples.
alcohol during the game all these years.
Yeah.
That's
We might
actual
get an
alcohol?
email tomorrow, but it's fine.
That's tomorrow's problem.
Yeah.
Yes.
But no.
Thank you all again, and I guess that's our show.
Yeah.
That's the night.
That's
Yeah.
And thanks for donating and contributing and believing in us. And we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Is it Thursday?
We love you guys. Oh shit.
Oh, God.
Is he okay? Did Travis kill a staff member?
I just love Brian by himself at the bar.
The last